The phone is ringing.
Are any of these characters offensive? We'll talk about it next as we discuss woke politics and stereotypes in movies. Coming up next.
Hey, you guys seen my son?
Well, I done seen about everything, but I sure enough ain't seen your boy no-how.
Ah, that's good old-fashioned family racism.
I want to share a few thoughts on woke politics and racism. This stems from a video I watched from a channel I won't name that critiqued the 1980 movie Airplane, one of my personal favorites.
That hunky muff be messing my old lady? Got to be running coal upside down his head, you know?
Hey, home, I can dig it. No, he ain't gonna lay no more big rap up on you, man.
They ran a clip of the jive talking African Americans and claimed that it was inappropriate.
I say, hey, Sky, Southern say I won't sing? Pray to Jay, I did the same old, same old.
It could not be done today, so they claimed it was racist. But was it?
Hey, you know what they say? See a broad to get that booty yak 'em? Leg her down or smack 'em, yak 'em. Cold got to be.
I wrote in the response section that it wasn't racist at all, that it was simply an exaggerated look at jive slang. The producers of the first Airplane movie got the idea when they watched the movie Shaft, starring Richard Roundtree, and realized that they couldn't understand a lot of what Shaft was saying. The actors in the airplane scene, Norman Alexander Gibbs and Al White, created the dialogue themselves. I further explained that I was part French, and, if I wanted to, I could complain about the Inspector Jacques Clouseau character, played in the original Pink Panther by Peter Sellers and in the reboot by Steve Martin. Their response? As we said in the video, using a fake French accent is not the same thing as this scene, and if you don't understand the difference, then you will never understand why or how the jive scene can be problematic. So, these particular YouTube creators decided to talk down to me like a child. They claimed I would never be able to understand why this scene is problematic, without explaining why it happens to be problematic. They dismissed me because they didn't want to try and give a proper response. Also, the Clouseau character isn't just using a fake French accent, he's portrayed as an utter moron. Whereas the jive talkers in Airplane are presented as average African American types. Therefore, if I was a jerk, I could denounce the Pink Panther movies as racist, but I don't find them to be racist at all. I think the first two Peter Sellers Pink Panthers are hilarious, with the rest of the series being a mixed bag. I thought the first Steve Martin version to be an okay attempt, but doesn't live up to the original. That scene is only problematic to them because they, in typical white liberal fashion, decided it was racist because the characters were talking in over-exaggerated slang. I searched the internet to find African American responses. I found a few. I won't play them all here, but one of the best ones came from Shaka Shine Reacts.
Now, as far as Airplane goes, I've never actually seen it before. I'm pretty sure Robert Hayes is in this. He's hilarious in my personal opinion. Okay, I think that was from the first clip. Number one, okay, that was pretty funny. And I think that's from Airplane 1.
I already did a video on Asian stereotypes in film, beginning with Mickey Rooney's character in Breakfast at Tiffany's. So, I won't go into great detail here, but the summary was simply, is it wrong to portray Asian characters as nerds? In the DVD commentary of Breakfast at Tiffany's, one of the producers lamented that he should have cast an Asian actor, but would this have solved the problem? 16 Candles gets a lot of flack for the character of Long Duck Dong, who was an Asian nerd portrayed by an Asian actor, Gede Watanabe. They had an Asian character in the movie Revenge of the Nerds. Should I, as a white person, be offended by Robert Carradine and Anthony Edwards' characters in that movie? No, of course not. They're not saying all white people are nerds, only those particular white people. The jocks are also white in that film. So what of the Asian character and black character who was also gay? Should they have not been in the movie? The answer is that you can have Asian and African American characters as nerds, but you should also have Asian and African American characters with the jocks as well. Just because a filmmaker decides to poke fun at stereotypes doesn't mean they're racist. Lighten up America. I'm showing a montage of clips from various movies and TV shows which depict racial stereotypes. I want you to tell me in the comments below which you consider to be racist and which are not. Why is Uncle Remus from Song of the South racist, while Urkel from Family Matters not?
Now remember, the Indian is cunning, but not intelligent.
The character in Peter Pan is obviously racist because he says the Indian is cunning, but not intelligent. I give you that, But the movie then immediately shows the Indians as being more intelligent than the children by capturing them. So, just because a character in a movie is racist, doesn't necessarily mean that the movie itself is racist. You can make fun of the stereotype without being demeaning to the character's race.
Reporting live for Black TV. White folks are dead, we're getting the fuck out of here!
Critics get upset when white actors are cast in non-white roles, such as Natalie Wood in West Side Story or Joel Grey in Remo Williams, but they don't seem to have a problem when non-white actors are cast in white roles, such as Michael B. Jordan as the Human Torch or Lawrence Fishburne as Perry White, which I find to be a double standard. Avoid controversy and cast all roles according to type.
I don't believe you people.
Huh. What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
That was a brief look at racial stereotypes in movies and TV. What about you? Do you find any of these depictions racist? Do you think some of them are and some not? Let me know your thoughts on racial stereotypes in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, click the like button if you like the show. Until next time, this is Andrew in for Kevin Given saying live long and prosper, may the force be with you, and keep reaching for the stars.